You're unmuted now, Dave.
Okay, I got it. Boy, I tell you what, I can't get my lighting just right in here. I'm really dark. Did you check the camera settings by any chance? Something is wrong.
Do you have your lights on?
Yeah, they're on. I better put my headphones on. That helped me hear you a little better.
Hang on just a second. Let me shut the door.
Okay, yeah, I can hear. Well, I know I have a dark tan, but that's a little too dark. It might not hurt to turn that on. Yeah, the two side lights that may be part of the problem. That's better. And try the other one too. Okay, we're getting situated here. Hey, Dave. Dave's on here with us, Mark. He says, hi, y'all.
Hello, Dave. How are you doing today? How are things up in Huntington?
And our good friend Tammy Tatum is with us. Linda McElrath, Cora Duncan. Everybody's saying their hellos to each other. Chelsea's on. Chelsea and Eli. Hey, Eli, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're feeling better. And Chris Beecham says, good evening, Thunder Buddies. And Lisa Diane Sylvie says, hey there, David. They're watching over on the Facebook feed. And let's see here. Uh-oh, I see somebody. Oh, good grief. They're talking food, Mark. And I'm sitting here starving, too. Dave says he can't figure out what he wants for dinner. And Jeremy Thompson says hi. And Dave says Italian or Chinese food. I tell you what, I'd have to go with the Chinese. I like Chinese food. Corey Duncan says, I was getting ready to call in Mexican, but my son had a better idea. Baked beans, boy, it was so much better than Mexican. Oh, he said barbecue and baked beans. Ooh. And coleslaw. Oh, my goodness. What am I going to do with them?
Dave up in Huntington said they got a lot of rain last night.
Oh, really? Well,
must be nice.
He's one of the only ones, because none of us.
But you know, if it rained up there in Huntington, that'll eventually make its way down the Ohio River to us. It'll just take a long way of getting here.
You know, I told everybody the other day, and I told it on my weather update, that I was very skeptical that they'd get a lot of rain. In fact, I really thought we'd get a little more than what we've gotten, which has been almost zero.
Yeah, just a little sprinkle here and there.
Yeah, we didn't get much, but, we've got to do a study, Mark, on that local cap. There's a cap over our area, which includes Christian County, parts of Hopkins, Todd, and Trigg counties, and parts of Montgomery County in Tennessee. And you can see it when it comes up against it. It just dies and disappears, and we end up getting nothing. So, that's something I need to record some radar shots whenever I see that happening, and then we'll see what the National Weather Service says. Because there's definitely something in the atmosphere in this particular region that does that.
It's hard for us to get a rain. It always wants to go around.
And it's even harder right now because of the dry conditions. So the dry compounds itself and makes it worse. So, wow, I don't know.
I see Gary Pettis has joined us.
Yeah. Hey, Gary. I'm glad to see him on here with us, one of our trustworthy storm interceptors. And I enjoyed seeing him yesterday, I guess. Robert White Stewart says, as usual, we had a cap over us in Guthrie. Yep, you're right, Robert. I'm glad I'm not the only one that noticed that. Dave says, 2-hour rain delay for the Marshall game up in West Virginia. Sunny161 said we had a downpour in Centertown earlier this evening as well, yesterday evening. And Corey Duncan said we didn't. We did not. Lori Lynn Thurston, she's over on the Facebook feed. She says, did you see the video of I-24 flooding, David Powell, Weather and Wisdom? I did not. I didn't know we had any flooding on I-24. But I do know that some people got a lot of rain. But the general vicinity of Christian County, Todd County, Trigg County, parts of Hopkins, didn't get jack. In fact, I saw one farmer up in Hopkins County said that he got 0.04 hundredths of an inch of rain, which is might as well not even had rain,
Yeah. One of his cows sneezed in the rain gauge.
Yeah, probably. Eddie wouldn't like that too well. I'm talking about Eddie Boone, a friend up there. He's a farmer, and I wish we could get rain to all the farmers.
Absolutely.
I'm having problems with my daggone king on my chair too. It keeps wanting to disappear like I'm sitting here in thin air. Karen Schneider says, "Hey y'all." Chris Meacham says that flooding was in Nashville, part of I-24. Well, I did see
There's a
Nashville.
lot of low spots in
Yeah.
24 down in the Nashville area. Yeah.
And down in Tennessee in general, they did get some pretty good rain. I watched that earlier, and it was a pretty solid area of rainfall. And so that's a good thing. I'm glad that they got some. That will help us indirectly at some point. But,
Well, that area down through there has been under drought conditions.
Yes.
According to the Drought Monitor. So that rain will help them out quite a bit.
I would say we're going to go into a drought condition next time the Drought Monitor comes out, which will be, I think, this coming week. So we will see. We sure need the rain. Again, I told everyone up front that, and the other thing is the cooler air has been a little slow in getting in here too. But the first front's through. It may be a little difference out there right now, not a lot, but then the second front comes through when, Mark?
The second front looks like it'll come through around Wednesday to Wednesday night. That'll bring us another chance of precipitation, but it doesn't look like a big chance right now. But then our temperatures are going to definitely be cooler, probably in the mid to upper 70s toward the end of the week.
That's the mother lode of cool air I was talking about in the last update. And we've been watching that. We've watched all of this, and I've been trying to find a good news somewhere for rainfall. We're needing the rainfall really bad, and I'm not sure exactly why it's doing that. It's just, again, it goes back to that localized cap, and I'm just not sure exactly what's causing it. Nor does anyone else, because no one's bothered studying it. But we have noticed it here over the years, haven't we, Mark? We've seen it time and time again.
Yes, we have. We'll see storms or rain, especially if it's not, like heavy storms. If it's just rain or rain showers, it'll move in toward our area. And about the time it gets to the lakes or coming down from the north, about the time it gets to Hopkins County, it just, fizzles.
Absolutely.
And then it picks up on the other side.
Well, I will tell you, this is going to end at some point. We will get something now. We're watching the Gulf. I mean, there's some stuff at the Gulf. Let me see if I can call that up without too much trouble. Shoot. Give me just a
Front
second.
page of Tropical Tidbits first.
Well, that's where I'm at, but I'll just open a new tab from there. And I'm going to the National Hurricane Center. And I'm going to, let's see here. I'm going to look at the 7-day outlook. Let's see if I can carry this in now. Hold on just a second. Here we go. And we didn't do it. Doggone it. I have so much
You
trouble.
have to be on the Tropical Tidbits front page first.
That's where I thought I was. So let me go back here again. And I've got a friend up here. I got Oliver up here helping me. And Oliver knows stuff. He knows things. And so I really enjoy having Oliver close by. Okay, hang on here just a second. There's part of it. Now let's see if we can get up.
Now you can go to your tab for National Hurricane Center.
Okay, let's do that. Right there, Oliver. There we are. All right, now this is the National Hurricane Center 7-day graphical tropical weather outlook. That's a mouthful. And you can see we were watching these storms the other day, and I told you guys we need to keep an eye on the Gulf. And that's certainly the case now. As you can see, up there in the western Gulf, off the coast of Texas, where the water temperature is 90 degrees, that extends a half mile down, we got something going there. Now, right now, that doesn't call for a big chance of development at the moment. A greater concern is the orange-colored tropical storm. Well, it's not a tropical storm yet, but I would imagine it will be for too much longer. Have they made that a depression yet, Mark?
No. In fact, they've went from like 50-50 chance of it forming something in the next 7 days down to 40%.
Okay. Well,
but in that orange region is where they're looking for that to form.
Well, that kind of bears in mind. Remember, I told you there's a chance, and let's hope it doesn't happen that we end up with 2 hurricanes in the Gulf at the same time. That would be, worst case, that would be devastating, and we don't want that to happen if we can help it. Let's see here. Robert White Stewards, what are your thoughts on the midweek system? he said that he might have got a half a tenth combined in 2 different showers today on Rossview Road outside of Clarksville. So, yeah, Clarksville's
Yeah.
in the same boat we are. They didn't get a lot of rain either. We're all looking for rain. We need it in the worst kind of way. And he says the cap does happen every year, but it needs a deep study. It does, Robert. We're going to try to make that happen. I've got to get with the National Weather Service and provide them some information, but I got to get some radar video where it shows what those things are doing when they come at us and how they just disappear. So, yeah, it does bear some studying. I agree with you. Corey Duncan says, "Hit the like button, everybody. Definitely hit the like and be sure and subscribe to this channel. If you like what we're doing, is subscribe to this channel. We sure need the subscribers. It will help us, and YouTube will like us, and we can do more things with a lot of stuff. We do have some other things coming on that I'm looking at that we've been working on a studio up here, Mark, you know. I mean,
Yeah, we have.
we've been doing some massive work in the studio, and you guys, that's the reason I've got a background behind me. The other studio, I call it Studio V. Uh, but when we get done with this one, I'm going to have to unveil it. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it because it's such a big change. I'm not sure the camera will do it justice. So we may have to have a open house for our Thunder buddies to come up and see it sometime. But
Yep.
we're going to plan on that. But yeah, it's still a work in progress. It won't be much longer though. It's absolutely, it fascinates me, and I'm not going to reveal what it is, but it is something nice. Let's see here. What else have we got? Yeah, Robert White Stewart says we need a hurricane, and we do. Now, as I said earlier, we were talking about the hurricanes in our last update. I was talking about how they had originally thought that it would curve back up, go across Florida, and all that stuff, but the prevailing winds indicated Louisiana would be the target. And if that's the case, that's good for us because that would bring much better chance of it affecting our weather and bringing us some rain. And that's what we really, really need. We need rain in the worst kind of way. I don't want it to devastate the Gulf Coast, though, and that's also a concern.
If you go on the GFS model, let me see. I think that's updated to that point right now.
Is that on Tropical Tidbits?
On Tropical Tidbits, go to the GFS model, and if you go out around the 15th,
I'm working on it.
see if it's still there.
I'm a little slow. Okay, GFS, and go to the 15th.
Yeah.
Let's see.
We'll look forward to about the 15th.
Okay, this is today.
Actually, it starts showing up around the 13th. Look down on the
Right, hang on.
Mexican coast, south of Texas.
I'm working on it. I don't know why it is not. Okay, that's a skew. We don't want to do that. Let's go back. Let's see. Wonder why I'm not able to get it to try this. What, my button?
You can click it one level at a time instead of hitting the forward button.
Yeah, but it's not.
You just hit the arrow.
I tried that, and I'll try it one more time. If I can get my fingers to work right. There we go. It gives me that stupid. Well, it's not doing what I need to do.
Well, then just push forward.
That's what I was doing. Okay, I hit that. Now it's moving. And we want to go to the 15th.
Yes. Well, start on the 13th. And look
Okay.
on the coast of Mexico. There's a little low inland of Mexico. That's the remnants of that first storm that's going to push across in that orange area.
Well, this is the 6th, and I see some rain over our area. Not much, but it looks like some rain. What is that from?
That's another front pushing through, I believe.
Yeah, because I know that once we start turning cool, yeah, it does look like a front.
Actually, it's a little low pressure wave on the front that pushes up from the southwest.
So this is the 7th, 8th. And there's the 10th. There's the 12th. Got a little shower right there next to us along the Mississippi, and it dissipates as the day goes on. Here's the 13th. And look down there in the
Look
Gulf.
along the coast.
Yeah, I see that. that whole area down there has a lot of rain along it, and there's a
Yeah.
pretty good storm there too. Wow, it looks like that looks like a hurricane, and yeah, it does go up into Louisiana. See
Yeah.
that? Well, it
Unfortunately,
does.
they kind of want to take it right along the coast and over toward North Florida, but I don't know if I buy that. The GFS is famous for being wild as the farther out you go toward the end of it, and that's almost like 384 hours out.
Yeah. So hopefully between now, or hopefully by the well, let's see, what was that? The when that front came through, I'm gonna back on up a little more. Yeah, that's a pretty decent little storm. There's a low just to our south there, and this would
Yeah.
be September the 6th. That's the time I've been looking. What day does that fall on? Do you know?
Let me look real quick. September the 6th should be, it
Well,
is a Friday.
so
It is
that'd
next
be,
Friday.
yeah, next Friday. Okay, so that could be, that's the other big front coming in, I guess. Is that, I thought,
It's part, yeah, because there's showers up to the north of there too.
yeah.
It's
So,
just the main thing is the old front is still hanging around in that area,
right,
and that's kind of a low that forms and moves up that front,
right.
and that's what causes that big rain squall right there.
Oops, sorry about that. Let me go back here. Um, well, that's interesting, and I'm hoping that that does bear out. But that's still another week out. Almost seems like a long time before we
Yeah.
get some more rain. We need it in the worst kind of way. I know I keep saying that, but we do. We need it for a good reason. Friday and Saturday calling for rain in Huntington, according to Dave in Huntington, West Virginia, according to the TV station up there.
Yeah.
Amanda Patty says we could
about
use some
right.
rain in Todd County. So pretty much the whole area. I wonder if I can get the Drought Monitor up here without a problem. All right, so it says new tab. So that's Hurricane Center. I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you're looking for the Climate Prediction Center, aren't you?
That's exactly what I'm looking for. And hang on, I'll find it here in a minute. Here we go. That's the Storm Prediction Center. No help there at all in anything. I do want to see if there's any information in here we need to look at, and I don't. I do see they've got some fire weather outlook. It's off to the west, which let's hope it stays there. And let's see here.
Yeah. The Drought Monitor, they just released a new map. The data is valid August 27th, map released August 29th. And it does show western Kentucky in the abnormally dry.
Let me see if I can find that. Do you know where that would be?
It's on, I got it off the Climate Prediction Center.
Okay. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, not the Storm Prediction Center, the
I
Climate
got you.
Prediction
I
Center.
got you.
Mhm.
All right. Let me see if I can find that. I just guess I'll have to search it.
Yeah.
Good grief. Well,
Just hit a fresh tab.
I know that's what I'm trying to do. This fingers are just not working today. Okay. I don't see. I guess I'm gonna have to go to the National Weather Service, which is not. Let's do this. That says storm prediction. So why am I doing that? I don't want to see that. By the way, we are going to lose an hour of sunlight this month, in case anybody was interested.
Yeah. And that's just because the days are getting shorter.
Correct.
The time change doesn't come until the end of October.
Well, we do have the first day of fall this month, though, anyway. Chris
Yes,
Meacham
indeed.
says, how's my birthday looking for September 18th, his 42nd birthday? Well, I'd almost tell you it's going to be dry. All right, now I got to the National Weather Service. Now let's see what else I can find here. How did I get over in this place?
Yeah. It's the same place you get your 6 to 10 and 8 to 14 today outlooks.
All right. Be patient, grasshopper. All right, I can find it down here somewhere. Come on, come on. Well, I said I could. I don't see. There it is, maybe. Here's the drought monitor. And we are, according to this, okay, this is a 3-month drought outlook. No, it's not. That's a 3-month drought outlook. Still looks dry. But as I go back to the U.S. Drought Monitor,
Go up on the map. You can highlight where you're. There you go. You highlight Western Kentucky and everything basically from
well, you can see it, everything from basic. Oh, good grief! Get off there.
everything basically east or west of the Green River is abnormally dry.
Going into Christian County's page, see if it makes any difference. And why would it give me? There we go. So yeah, you can see here's basically where it's abnormally dry. Includes even from Simpson County, Logan County, Todd County, Christian, Trigg. All of these are showing abnormally dry. The exception in our area is eastern Muhlenberg County, which is up around Greenville, right in this area, right there. But yeah, it's definitely dry, and let's hope that this changes pretty soon, because I know that. Let me see what else we got here. There's all kinds of neat stuff to explore, but we won't do that right now. We need to get back to the weather.
Yeah. If you want to back out and look in West Tennessee, most of West Tennessee is in the abnormally dry to D1 moderate drought, and there's an area down around Lewis County and Hickman County and Perry County and Wayne County over in central West Tennessee that is in extreme drought, D3.
I don't know why my mouse does not want to cooperate with me today. Keeps wanting me send me back to Kentucky, and I want to get off of that, and I'm trying to exit out, and it will not exit for nothing in the world. Ah, good grief. Let's see if you can do anything with that. Close that tab. Of course, just refresh it. Okay, so yeah, here's Tennessee. As soon as it allows me to go up to it. Well, anyway, you can see the area there in Tennessee in the red that he's talking about. That is an extreme drought, according to the drought monitor. So let's hope that it doesn't get any worse. But I think they did get a little rain in that area during this last thing that we had happen to us. But I think we need to go and look at, let's look at the radar. You can see where all the rainfall is right now, and there is some rain in that area that was in the deep drought. Let's see what this is right here. We'll take a look at this camera. This is in Columbia, Tennessee. Look at the wet pavement. They've had some nice rainfall. Oh man, I wish I were there.
Yep.
That looks so nice. You can even see it's been pretty hot, because you can see the moisture evaporating back here in the distance, and so yeah, but that's nice. Temperature 70 degrees, so it's cooled off there quite a bit. And
absolutely.
Let's see. Let's go back to the west a little bit. Let's see if we can. Well, first we'll look at UT Mart and see what it looks like there. What is wrong with this thing? Here we go. And that looks hot, but it's not too bad. It's 84 degrees, but you can see, gosh, it's dry. It is really dry there. And that is just to our southwest. All you see is a few little wispy clouds up here, and that's it. There is nothing. So anyway, let's hope that we do get some better weather. I'm going to go on out further west, see if we can see what the conditions are out there. Any signs of the cooler air. And no, there's not. 86 degrees. And this is at Boycom, Missouri. Well, they've had a little rain. You can see the wet puddles are behind my big old head here. Let's try something else. You know what I think I want to do? I want to look at Kansas. Burlington, Kansas. Well, you know, it still looks a little dry there too, although it's a lot greener than what it is locally. 85 degrees. Looking to see if this gives the precip amount. It does not. But really, it's been in the mid-80s there all day, it looks like, according to the graph. So that's not too bad. Let's go up here to Dragon Nation, Missouri. It's a school. And again, it looks like a sunny, warm day, but it's actually 77 degrees. So it's getting a little cooler as we go further to the northwest. Let's see where else. Here's Norfolk, Nebraska. Stanton County EMA. Wow. That's a nice shot, though. Look at that long road. You can see forever there. That's Nebraska.
So the sun sinks slowly into the west over the soybean fields.
69 degrees there. Yes.
Yes.
That's more my kind of weather right there. And let's go up to our old favorite place. Where is that? In Iowa? If I can forget.
Iowa.
Okay, let's see here. There it is.
I was going to say, you were too far west there, Dave.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 74 degrees there.
They're a little chilly. Of course, the kids don't care.
Yeah, they're still playing in the water.
I remember when I used to be like that. I used to enjoy getting out there like that and playing in the water, even if it was 70 degrees. And that's a little chilly nowadays to me. But the wind's up a little bit. You see the lady's skirt blowing there. And well, the flag's still a little bit of breeze going on. Look at all the boats out there, though. Doesn't that look nice? It looks refreshing. So 74 degrees. Yeah, that's not bad. Hey, I heard our camera's back over at Mount Shasta. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Isn't
85 degrees and beautiful.
It is. That looks so nice and refreshing. Even a little bit of snow up there. So it's not far off before the seasons start changing and we start getting a result of that before long. It'll be a little while, but not as long as you might think. Now let's look down here in the Gulf at this buoy. Okay, I guess I could go. This is showing a sea surface temperature of 86 degrees, so I guess the clouds have helped cool it just a little, but that's still pretty warm.
Absolutely.
And it's like a nice shot. It's a 360-degree view of that buoy that's out there. Of course, it's run by solar, so once the sun goes down, this buoy goes silent, but it's nice. And let's see, here's one just off the coast of Galveston. Let's see what it looks like, because I think there's some precip in that area. Here we go. Sea surface temperature 86. Waves are a little choppy there. And the winds are at 15 miles an hour, so that's why. And then this one right here is another one we want to look at. This buoy, this is 86.5 degrees surface temperature, and that's also off the coast of Texas. And again, we don't see anything much there yet, but I suspect we will here soon. I wonder if we can see any of these down this way. This is one where that disturbance is going to come across. Oh, look at that shot. That's nice. Oh, look at the rain. They got beautiful rain. Yeah. 87-degree sea surface temperature. That's certainly can do. I wonder if that's that storm coming that way that we're seeing the outer
It
rings
might
of.
be the earlier edges of it.
Yeah,
It
look
hasn't
at
really
that.
formed up yet, but
Yeah, that's nice. Really nice to see that. I wish I could make these pictures larger, but
they won't let you do that with the
no,
buoy pictures.
they won't. I can see that. They may not have the resolution or something. I don't know. But anyway, just want to give you guys an idea. So Robert White Stewart says, how warm are the waters in the Gulf currently? And that's what I just showed you. Hopefully you caught it. He says at least it appears that 100-degree days might be over, and I think the 90-degree days are over, to be honest with you. I don't think we'll see them back.
At least for this week.
Well, I don't think we'll see it back anytime soon, to be honest with you.
I hope not.
I really think be more next season before we start seeing that again. Lynn Barrymore, what are the little white things flying around in the air? Some type of bug? Oh, my goodness. I'm glad you asked that question. They are called woolly moth aphids, but they're also known as fairy flies. And the reason they're called that is because if you look at them close under a magnifying glass, they look like little fairies. Let's see. I wonder if I've still got that picture on my phone. I might be able to show you guys. Hang on just a second. Let's see. Hang on. Okay, see if you can see this. You can't because of my camera's acting up a little bit. You can't see that, but anyway, it's a nice shot. You'll have to take my word for it. I'll try to get it enlarged so that I can show it next time. I've got some neat stuff to show you guys. I can't wait to show you, but I'm not quite ready to reveal it yet, but I think you're going to really like it. Let's see here. Yeah, I can't get anything to come up right on this, but so Mark, let's see here. Andrea Cook says, Dave, if your mouse is wireless, it might need new battery and the ball in it might need to be cleaned. Well, the ball might need to be cleaned, but it's not wireless. I went in and changed.
It is a gaming mouse, so it moves pretty quick.
I went in and changed the icon to make it a little larger. As you can see, it's larger, but it's also in the form of a hand. I need to change that back to something. Well, when I go off the side here, it's actually a pointer. So I don't know why it's showing a hand, because that's where it's
hand is something you can grab and move.
Yeah, but I'll see if there's a way I can
slide your map around with that. So
I may have to get Oliver to fix that for me at some point. Jackie Madison says, hey, everyone. Corey Duncan says, Sturgis grass, Christy, when walking on it. Crispy. Christy. I think she means crusty whenever walking on it. And yeah, there's a lot of that around. Let's see, who else we got with us? Lynn and Barry Moore. That's the one I just answered about the little white fly things. And I'll be honest with you, if we get a good rain, they'll all be gone, because the two things that can decimate their population is rainfall and natural predators like mice and not mice, spiders and birds of that sort. But anyway, I just thought you guys would be interested in knowing that. Now, let's see. Mark, anything else that you know I would need to talk about?
Well, we've got a question there, Dave, about Johnson City, Tennessee on the 6th.
Oh, okay.
So hang on just a second.
Well, we're going to take care of Johnson City, Tennessee, and we'll let you know exactly what it's going to be like. Of course, that's over here in eastern. Hey, I tell you what, I'm going to show you.
Yeah, right up in the northeastern corner.
Yeah, and look at this camera over here from that area. Doggone it. There we go. Ooh, Pinnacle Tower, but look at that. Mark, they must have got a shower there. Look at that.
Ooh, they're getting something there, that's for sure.
If you could see this clearly, you would see a big, beautiful valley, and this is, what is that, Irwin, Tennessee? Yeah, Irwin, Tennessee.
Irwin, Tennessee, yeah.
65 degrees there. So, yeah, they must have gotten a shower, and that's why you can't see anything, but that's near Johnsonville, Tennessee. Or Johnson City, I'm sorry. Let's see.
Yeah, Johnson City on the 6th, right now, what the models are showing, you might be kind of wet.
Speaking of wet, take a look at this shot. Let's see, where am I? This is Burnsville,
Burnsville,
North
Burnsville,
Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, look at that. That is beautiful. That must be up in the mountains, obviously, but that's
Yeah.
a nice looking airport.
And
Like,
golf course.
and golf course. This is probably a private airport.
Hmm.
But yeah, 62 degrees. Why is everybody getting this nice weather and we're stuck over here getting zilch? We're not getting any rain, nothing but sunny skies. And I guess, people say, well, that's a nice thing. But I see something up here, a little line of little storms trying to develop. I wonder if that's this secondary front that's fixed to come through.
That is the second front.
Right
Yes.
there. Yeah, see that? And we could get a shower out of that as we go through the evening. So just so you guys know, I'm looking for any kind of hope for any kind of rainfall for any of us. But we'll see. It is looking pretty nice, though, looking promising as it's starting to develop a little bit better. You can see the last couple of frames. So we'll watch this. It'll be probably a couple of hours before it even gets down very close to us at all, but we'll keep an eye on it.
Right.
Let's see, what else we got here?
Yeah. The overall forecast, we're just looking at partly cloudy for the most part, with highs in the mid 80s all the way through tomorrow, Labor Day, of course, and Tuesday. Wednesday, maybe low 80s, and we start to pick up about a 30% chance of showers for Wednesday and Wednesday night. And then Thursday and Thursday night, we've got a chance of showers, probably around 30-40%. Friday, a slight chance, showers with thunderstorms possible. Again, highs in the upper 70s by then, maybe touching 80, but mostly in the upper 70s. And then as we head on through the weekend, next weekend, highs only in the mid to upper 70s, overnight lows in the mid 50s.
I can handle the dry weather a little bit better if it's cooler. And I'm just not very happy with the weather like it is when it's hot, But anyway, let's see what we got here now. So a little bit more coming in. Stephanie Staten McKinney says, Lewisburg going to get any rain? Well, it's probably in the same boat the rest of us are, Stephanie. We're pretty well in this pattern. I think we will all get eventually some rain, but it's going to take something a little bit stronger than just these little disturbances coming through or minor cold front. There's just no moisture with them is the biggest problem. And when it does have, by the time it gets to our area, it kind of evaporates. So we will see. I'm not giving up on it, and you shouldn't either. But the big thing is that we are going to get the cooler weather, even though it's been delayed just a little bit. Then, as I said before, the mother lode's coming in after Wednesday this week. So and this is Sunday, and tomorrow is Labor Day, so I know a lot of you have the day off. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I've been working hard, Mark. We both have, actually. So we spent a lot of time here at the studio working on the design of the studio that we're doing, and it's something to see, but it's improving all the time. So anyway, you got any plans?
Mow grass. I have not mowed my grass during all this, and the grass itself isn't that high, but the little stringers that come up are getting kind of thick. So
yeah, I'm not planning on mowing. I don't think it's just too dry, And if you get it too short, it just tends to take that much more moisture out of the soil. So, I mean, I don't know if it does or not, but that's that's a good excuse not to mow.
Yeah. And after that, I don't know. We may take a ride in the car and go over to Land Between the Lakes or something like that.
Michael Banks, 1230 says, what I'm worried about for Johnson City, Tennessee is on the 6th is the possibility of severe weather.
Yeah. They do show thunderstorms probable and maybe a pretty good batch of them down across the southern part of Tennessee there, but right up in the Johnson City area, it's showing mostly just rain. But this is kind of far out for something like that, so It's going to be kind of hit or miss.
I can't leave everybody without at least thanking our sponsors. And we haven't even looked at the area cameras, but I want to mention our friend Michael Vance at Michael Vance Contract and Roofing at 270-707-ROOF. Hey, if you got a problem with your roof, well, you won't know it probably till the next rain, but if you got a problem or you know you have a problem, give old Michael a call. Talk is cheap, and he will tell you what you need to know. And if you want him to fix it, he'll be glad to fix it. Or, if you don't believe it, go somewhere else. But anyway, also Lakeside Campground Marina. He owns that, and it is gorgeous down there. In fact, I'm going to show you a camera. Let's see if I can find that. Here we go. Let's try this one. This is the camera from Lakeside Campground Marina on Kentucky Lake, and it is a beautiful afternoon there. His temperature there is 86 degrees, according to his thermometer, or what I'm seeing, and gosh, that is nice. That's some nice weather, and I know the lake water feels mighty good. Good time to be out there fishing. Looks like it'd be some good fishing there too. You know what? I can't hardly stand it. I got to go fishing sometime pretty soon. I also want to talk about our good friend Katie Moyer at Kentucky Hemp Works. And so we've got them in our online store. You've got to go on there at www.dpww. Oh, good grief. .shop. I believe that's right anyway. But I'm going to have a thing up where it will show me, where I can show you guys the website address in the future. But just haven't got it done yet. We're going to get it done, though, before long. I do want to take a look at the elevator cam at Hopkinsville Elevator. Now, this is out on Skyline Drive, and we're looking out across the southern part of Hopkinsville city limits. You see Kroger and the other stores in that shopping center there. You're looking on down, you can see part of the mall. Then you see the Penrod Parkway as it goes down through there. Beautiful afternoon here in Hopkinsville. The traffic is moving smoothly. It is a Sunday afternoon, so there's not anything to tie things up. This is courtesy of our good friend at Hopkinsville Elevator, Ben Westfield. I sure do. He allows us to look at this, and I appreciate it. Thank you a lot, and I hope you guys like it. And take another look. Let's look over at WKDZ's cam at I-24 and 6880 in Trigg County. Excuse me just a minute. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful evening. Sun's starting to set, and it does look nice out there. Our temperatures overall are pretty decent. They're in the mid-80s, I think, for the most part.
Yep.
And so the only problem we've got right now is just dry. So anyway, Dave says, I have no grass. I have no grass. I haven't mowed in 3 weeks. Oh, man, some of us should be so lucky. Anyway.
Well, he says he doesn't have grass. He has hay.
Oh, yeah, okay. I got you. Let's see. Stephanie Stratton McKinney says, thanks so much for all the weather. You are the best. Well, it's more than just us involved, but thank you so much. We appreciate that, and we hope we've done a good service to you. Be sure and subscribe to our channel. We do need the subscriptions. I don't know what the last count was. We were over 5,000, but we sure need as many subscribers as we can get, because that will help us to keep providing this kind of service to you. And we're going to do this every Sunday and Wednesday. We're actually running a little long today. We usually do it about 30 minutes. We're at 48 minutes now. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going back to our radar shot. One last look at those showers up to our northwest. I don't know. They're struggling a little bit. I hope that they do something, but who knows. Stephanie McKinney says she hasn't mowed the yard since August 10th. Well, I've mowed mine since then, but I sure don't want to do it again, not if I can help it. I'm ready for the frost, kill it all, and I'm done. I'm done with mosquitoes. I'm done with mowing. I'm done with wasps, and the wasps have seemed like they've been really bad this year. And I've got stung once right here, and just got the swelling to go down, so it seemed like I'm going to be all right. And then I got allergies. Chris Bean says he needs a good rain to take care of his allergies, and yeah, probably so. So anyway, I just want to tell you guys hello, and I'm glad to meet you all, see you all on here. So many of you. I hope I haven't missed any. Oh, I see Gwen Cruz was on here a little earlier. And let's see here. I think I've mentioned everybody that I could see on there. If I did miss you, I'll get you twice next time. How about that? Okay, Mark, what do you like to say now before I shut us down?
Everyone have a wonderful Labor Day. Be safe, especially if you're out on the water or whatever you're going to do. Enjoy it this last holiday before we head into the fall months. And I will see everyone Wednesday.
That sounds good to me, and I will do a regular update probably Tuesday. I'm going to try to take the day off tomorrow, but probably on Tuesday I will do one of my weather updates on the Facebook page. So I hope you guys will be watching for that. Be sure and visit our sponsors, and I guess we'll see you next time. So have a good evening, Thunder Buddies.
Bye.